get started in child's pose. Knees to the width of the mat, big toes come together to touch behind you. And just sink back on your heels here. Walk the hands forward. Rest the forehead on the mat, or you can rest the forehead on a block if that feels better. So blocks are always optional here. Do I have my blocks? Yeah, they're right here. Lots of different props you can use in child's pose. But if you start to notice that there's any straining in the neck or shoulders, that block is there for support. Right between the eyebrows is where you want to press. As we start to connect with our breath, we'll press more weight into the finger pads and shift the hips back to the heels. And we'll take that ujjayi breath, that slow inhale through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold at the top, pause. Exhale for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause at the bottom. Maybe start to rock the head from side to side, massage that space between the eyebrows into the mat. Know that you can always come back to this pose throughout classes you may need. And on your next inhale, we'll walk the hands over to the right side. To the left side. Right fingertips on top. And we'll shift that right hip back to the right heel. Connect forehead to mat here. Next inhale, walk the hands over to the right side this time. Left palm stacks on top of right. As we shift that left hip back to the left heel, we'll connect forehead to mat. A deep breath here. Feel that length being created all down the left side body, the ribs, creating space. With your exhale, just let go, giving into gravity a little bit deeper. Inhale, bring the fingertips back to the center of the mat. And then we'll slowly rise to tabletop here. So knees underneath the hips, wrists underneath the shoulders here. Nice job. Inhale, cow pose, roll the shoulders down the back, tailbone and crown lift. Opening the heart, opening the mind. Exhale, navel to spine, pressing through your cat pose. Inner thighs engage. Let's do 2 more rounds. Inhale, cow pose. Linking breath with movement. You can close the eyes here. Exhale as you press the shoulder blades up to the sky. Inhale, cow pose. Big shoulder roll back. And exhale, cat. Inhale, return to a neutral spine now. Letting it all go. Let's inhale, left arm high. Stacking the shoulders. And we'll rotate that left wrist 3 times. Exhale, find that threaded needle coming onto that left shoulder and left cheek to mat. So the right palm is underneath the right elbow, is underneath the right shoulder. As we press into that right palm, we start to stack the shoulders. Option here to take the right toes over to the right side. Maybe plant the sole of the foot down, gaze up at the sky. You're ready to bring that right knee back in, back to that first position. Inhale, slowly rise through the left arm. Exhale, plant the left palm right underneath the left shoulder. Inhale, right arm high. Roll that wrist 3 times. And then exhale, thread the needle coming onto the right shoulder, right cheek to mat. Left palm is flat. As we press through the left palm, we start to stack the shoulders. I get a gentle adjustment here. That feels good. Maybe take those left toes over to the left side. Left toes pointing forward, sole of the foot on the mat. Try to release any expectations you may have for your practice today and just stay in this present moment. Scan the body, pay attention to the breath. When you're ready, bring that left knee back to that first position underneath the left hip. Inhale, slowly rise to the right arm. And exhale, back to tabletop. When you're ready, we'll actually tuck the toes under and then hover the knees. That's an option. Otherwise, you can keep the knees on the mat the whole time. For more of a challenge, lift the knees. Now let's take those left toes over to the right side. Keep the hips square. And then bring the left toes back to center. Exhale, right toes over to the left side. Back to center. So take this as slow as you need to go here while keeping the hips square and keeping the back flat. Whew, feeling that. Feeling yesterday's work. Last 2. Last 1. Oh my. Step it back, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga the elbows, hug the ribs. And lower down. Wiggle the hips for a moment here. And then we'll plant the elbows beneath the shoulders for our Sphinx pose. Now this moment, just ground down through the pelvis. So the pelvis presses into the mat. Tops of the feet press into the mat. And the knees gently lift. And close the eyes here if that feels better. I invite you to do that throughout class because it's a good way to isolate your attention on the breath. As we find the Sphinx pose, start to roll the shoulders back, press the heart forward. Try to release the glutes and lift the navel off of the mat. On your exhale, we'll gaze beyond the left shoulder, pull the right shoulder back. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, gaze straight ahead, shoulders back. And then exhale, gaze beyond the right shoulder, pull left shoulder back. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, gaze straight ahead, so that upper back is feeling it. Exhale, lower. Scoot the hands back, tuck all 10 toes, hug the elbows in. Exhale, press the floor away from you, high plank, nice job. Tick-tock the hips from side to side here. Good morning, baby dad.
Good morning.
Nice. Exhale, down dog. Press the hips up and back. And know if you're just starting out, you can always use your blocks underneath your hands. That's a good prep pose for your full Down dog. Gives you a little bit more height. You can also bend the knees here if you need to. What we're going for is a nice flat back. So when you're ready, reach the heels to the mat. Then we'll start to pedal out the knees, bending into one knee and then the other. Inner eyes of the elbows facing forward, and the shoulders wrap back into their sockets. On your next inhale, lift the heels high. Exhale, hinge forward, shoulders over wrists. Bend the knees to a hover. Nice flat back. Open the knees and press the hips to heels. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, down dog. Heels to mat. Beautiful job. Stay here. Breathing through any areas of tension. Open mouth, exhale, releases heat. That Ujjayi breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, gaze forward. We're going to keep the legs straight here as we lift up through the left hip. The left leg is straight. The left toes are flexed, and we'll step that left foot forward. Do the same thing on the right leg. Lift up from the right hip. Step the right foot forward, keeping the legs straight. Followed by the left, and followed by the right, all the way to our forward fold with Vinyasa. Big toes can come together to touch here. Let go of the head and neck. Know that you can always keep space between the feet if you need more help with balance. Now let's take the left foot in front of the right. So left knee in front of the right knee, and we'll line up our pinky toes. Forward fold here. Let go of the head and neck once again. On our inhale, we'll walk the fingertips over to the left side. Nice IT bend stretch here. If you have the block here, you can use that for more height or support. If you don't have a block, but you can't reach the floor, hands to the thigh. Letting go of any tension here. Let's inhale, walk it all the way over to that right side. Ooh, feeling it on the other side now. Inhale, come back to center. This time we're going to sweep our right knee in front of the left. So just changing out the direction of the feet. Right knee is in front, left knee is behind, and the pinky toes are together. Try to get the toes in one line. It's okay if they're not there yet. Exhale, forward fold. Oh, love this one. Feels so good. That's the good stuff right there. Inhale, let's walk our fingertips over to the right side. Once again, you can always bring the hands to the thigh or to a block. Next inhale, we'll walk the fingers over to the left side. Nice little twist here. Inhale, come through center. We'll step the big toes together to touch, or a little bit of space between, that's fine. Bend to either knee. Waking up the backs of the legs. Slowly round. Just let everything go here, but keep the belly engaged the whole time. Bend the knees. Inhale, slowly rise up for 5. Has elastic to come up in 4. Eyes are closed. 2, or 3. Last 2. And 1. I can count, I promise. Release the shoulders back. Inhale, shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, release the shoulders down the back. Nice job. Palms shine towards me here. Just closing the eyes. Letting go of anything you're holding on to. Beautiful breath. Palms come to heart center in prayer. Setting our intention for our practice. Let's breathe in that new opportunity, the time that we didn't have before. Deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms out to Tadasana Mountain Pose. Let it back up a little here. There we go. Now we'll clasp the hands. That's available to you. Release the index fingers. Inhale here, shoulders back. Exhale, reach up and over to the right side. Inhale, rise to center. Exhale, lower left. Inhale, rise to center. Nice. Exhale, lower right. Inhale, really reach through that side body. Exhale, reach up and over. Inhale, rise. Let's take a deep back bend here, reaching the fingers back behind us. If that's not comfortable for you, you can just take cactus pose here, upper back bend. Wherever you are, reach the hips forward. Inhale, rise. We'll all take cactus here on our exhale. Inhale, Tadasana Mountain Pose. Exhale, forward fold, hands come to heart center. Uttanasana, Uttanasana. Let go of the head and neck. Inhale, halfway lift. Fingers to shins here. So we're creating a nice flat back, and that's the most important part. It's not about getting low here, it's about how flat your back can be. Gazing straight down, belly pulled in. Exhale, forward fold, bend the palms, bend the knees. Let's step it back, high plank. So forward here. So one line of energy from the crown of the head to the tailbone. Beautiful job. Inhale, shift forward. Option to tick tock the hips as we lower chaturanga. Woo, that's intense. All the way down. To untuck the toes. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. 2 more cobra rolls. Inhale, round. Rise. Exhale, lower. 1 more here. Press to the tops of the feet. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes. Hug the elbows in. Inhale, press the floor away from you. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. Let it go here. Maybe pulse hover the heels up and down. Release the posture of the legs. Release the heels down. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees. Step lightly, flip the feet between the hands. No sound here. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice flat back. Exhale, forward fold. And the knees if you need to flatten palms. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Arms come out and then up, finding Tadasana Mountain Pose. Exhale, back bend. Cactus pose. Inhale, Tadasana. Nice job. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. So now linking one breath, one movement here. Inhale, halfway lift, fingers to shins. Or this time, maybe fingers in line with the toes. Gaze straight down. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees. Step it back, high plank. Shift forward. Maybe you want to rotate those hips as you lower chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. I always move back on my mat. Let it go here. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees. Step and let the flip the feet between the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Arms come out or up. Out, then up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, bend the knees. Step or float the feet back, head plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let it go. Beautiful job. Checking your alignment. Siri, jeez. So when you press the inner eyes of your elbows forward, you start to wrap the shoulders. So make sure that's happening in your body. Beautiful. Now we're going to take the left hand to the outside of the right thigh, or maybe the right ankle. See if you have that connection. And then gaze underneath the right arm. This should be a challenge. Keeping the hips square. Now we'll release that bind and we'll shift forward onto our right wrist. Coming into Vinyasa. Know that you can always drop the knee and reset. Otherwise, staggering the feet. Exhale, we'll take that twist, pivoting the toes forward towards the front edge of the mat. Grabbing a hold of that right ankle, right calf, right thigh. Spin 2 more times. Inhale, shift forward, shoulder over wrist. Staggering the feet. Vinyasa, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more for the road. Beautiful. Plant that left palm down. Release the right hand. Maybe roll the wrist here. Plant the right palm down. Beautiful job. Let's take it to the other side. Right hand to the outer left thigh, the shin, the ankle, whatever feels good to you here. Gazing underneath that left arm. This is strength. Have compassion for where you are right now. When you're ready to shift forward, that left shoulder stacks over left wrist. Or on the outside edge of the left foot, inside edge of the right. And the right foot is in front of the left. Inhale, Vinyasa. Exhale, pivot both toes facing forward. And come back to that first position. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, twist. Inhale, shift. Vinyasa. Exhale. Down dog. 1 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Stamp that right palm down. Down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees. Step or lightly float the feet between the hands. Forward fold. Let go of the head and neck. Let's take a moment here. We're going to step our feet out, hips width distance. Then slide the backs of the hands, or slide the palms underneath the feet. So the toes come to wrists, and the backs of your hands are pressing into the mat. Use the elbows to hinge the upper body forward and down. Let those biceps are engaged. Belly is engaged. Crown of the head reaches for the floor. Release the feet now. Toe heel the feet together to touch. Sink the hips back. Inhale, chair pose. Now coming up first, maybe to halfway if that feels good. And what's most important here is the back, the alignment. So we don't want to arch. We don't want to arch like that. We don't want to hyper arch this way either. We just want a nice flat spine. Tuck the pelvis slightly. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward with the upper body. Reach the fingers back. Gaze straight down, lengthen the neck. Stay low in the legs. Inner thighs press together. Maybe the toes lift. Inhale, reach the fingers high to keep the bum low. Last breath here. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, forehead to knee. Inhale, halfway lift, nice flat spine. Exhale, plant the palms, bend the knees, step or float back, high plank through your chaturanga. Inhale, shift forward. Maybe you took the rotation of the hips Take it in the other direction. Chaturanga here. All the way down, inhale, cobra. Or upward facing dog, whatever feels good in your body. Exhale, down dog. Start to pedal the heels. Beautiful. Inhale, right or left leg rises. I'm mirroring you, so your left leg is gonna rise. Hips, hip height here. And we'll spiral the hips open, so stacking the left hip on top of right, lowering that left shoulder down, and then maybe bending that knee, reaching the left heel for the right shoulder. Extend the right foot straight back, square hips to mat. Exhale, lead a nose. Inhale, right leg, or left leg high, sorry. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Maybe extend, maybe bend. Inhale, reach, just an option. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Extend. We'll go ahead and place the outer edge of that left foot down. So our hips are square. Beautiful. And we'll spiral onto the inside edge of the right foot for fallen triangle. Lift the hips. Exhale, plant that right palm down, spin the right toes down. Inhale, reach, left leg high. Exhale, sweep, low lunge. So if you need to first, you can always lower down to that right knee, and then use the help of your hand to press the left foot forward. Beautiful job. Inhale here, Anjaneyasana. 2 lanes of traffic for the feet. Let's hook the thumbs, reach the fingers back. Exhale, fingers frame that front foot or fingers on blocks. Flex the left toes towards the face. Nice flat back wherever you are. Even if you're up here, that's okay. Reaching forward, taking a bow. Feeling that stretch. The Ardha half split into full split if you'd like. Ready here for a couple breaths. In this time, in this moment, just notice the quality of breath. Inhale, shift forward. Beautiful job. When you're ready, tuck the back toes under, lift off the back knee. Spin that back heel 45 degrees. The toes are turned in 45 degrees. Inhale here, warrior one. I'll go ahead and face you. The left foot is forward, and the back heel is spinning down. So fingers forward now, we'll pull this left shoulder back, right shoulder forward. Inhale, rise. Beautiful. Now, square both hips forward. You're lifted off the back heel for crescent lunge. Let's bend that back knee. Straight. Bend. Straight, just an option. Nice. Beautiful. Exhale, open up warrior two. Beautiful. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stay low in the legs. Exhale, coming into your side angle. So the left elbow to left knee. Reach up through the right fingertips. Maybe reach overhead. Now if this feels easy, you want a little bit more, you can bring those left fingertips down. Reach the right fingertips up to the sky. And then overhead. Beautiful. Exhale, spin both hands down. We'll pivot the right toes forward. Nice job. Lower onto that back knee. Ooh, feels so good. Lizard pose here. Heart is pressing forward. Beautiful job. Let's open up the sole of that foot if that feels okay. Sole of the foot opens towards the face. And if that feels okay, you want to come down to the elbows or elbows on blocks, whatever is good for you in your body. Then the sole of the foot down, both palms press into the mat. Now we'll curl that right heel to seats. So already working here, this is pretty intense. If you'd like, keep the right palm planted, reach back with the left fingers, grab a hold of the outside edge of the right foot. Left fingers to right foot. Release that foot down. Both palms plant, tuck the back toes under, lift off the back knee. Now with conviction, we're gonna sweep this left leg back to the right high plank. Beautiful. Inhale, shift forward, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Maybe the knees lift. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful job. Nice work. Hover, pulse those heels. Inhale, that right leg rises. Square hips to begin. Flex through the toes. Exhale, open up the hips, stack the hips here. Bend that right knee. Curl right heel to left shoulder. And then pull that right shoulder down. Inhale, extend, straight back, square the hips. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Maybe extend, bend. Inhale, reach. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Extend. Maybe find the floor here, that knife edge of the foot. I will go ahead and turn around here. So knife edge of the foot pressing into the mat. Then we'll pivot onto the inside edge of our left foot. Reach up to the left fingertips. Press up through the left, through both hips. Not just the left hip. Exhale, plant the left palm down. Pivot the left toes forward. Inhale, sweep, right leg high. Exhale, sweep it through, low lunge. Once again, if you first need to come down to the left knee and then use the help of that right hand to press the right foot forward, you can do that. Beautiful job. Now the fingers can come on either side here. Hands to the thigh. Or reaching up for those fingers, hooking the thumbs and bending the fingers up. Beautiful job. Exhale, release the fingers down now. We'll flex the right toes towards the face, Ardha Hanumanasana, our half split. Let it all go here. Nice flat back. Always sink down on that heel if that feels good. Just a couple more breaths here. Inhale, shift forward now. Beautiful work. Both palms to the inside of that right foot. Lift off the back knee if that feels good. Lower onto the back knee. Or lizard pose, elbows to the mat or elbows on blocks. And the sole of that right foot can just open towards the face here. down, both palms down. Tuck the back toes under, lift off the back knee. Now we'll spin that back foot 45 degrees. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. So take the heels of your hands, wrists even, and see where your hip bones are pointing. You might notice that they're pointing more to the left. So we'll try to square the hips here. Another way to make sure the hips are squared, pull the right shoulder back, press the left shoulder forward. Now we'll spin the left toes forward so that we're on the ball mound of that left foot. Press the lunge. Let's bend into that bottom knee, lift, bend, lift, lower, lift. Last one, lift. Woo. Exhale, open up warrior two. So making sure we have our proper alignment, right? I'm noticing that my foot's back. Let's step it forward. So right heel in line with left arch. Biceps left arch. Keep that pelvis nice and tucked. Just a gentle tuck. Reverse warrior. Stay low in that front leg. If you need to straighten it first, give it a little bit of a break, that's okay. Exhale, come through center. We'll lower onto that right elbow. Side angle here, left arm reaches overhead. If you're struggling with balance, just gaze down. And then for more of a challenge, lower down to those right fingertips. Exhale, spiral both palms down, pivot the left toes forward with conviction, right foot reaches back, high plank. Inhale, shift forward, maybe spiral the hips. All the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra, press into the tops of the feet. Exhale, lower. Open the knees wide, we'll shift back, child's pose. Nice job, just shift from side to side. Stick the palms together in prayer. And then bring the thumbs to the back of the neck. Tricep stretch. Let's release those hands now. Beautiful work. We're going to shift forward. Tuck all 10 toes under. Beautiful. High plank here. Let's lower onto the forearms. You can clasp the hands if that feels good. Hips in line with the shoulders here. Exhale, pivot. Left outer blade of the foot next to mat. Right inner blade of the foot connects to mat. Just hold here for a moment. Inhale, center. Exhale, pivot. Nice job. Inhale, center. Exhale, pivot. A little bit faster now. Whew. 2 and 1. Nice job. Come onto the knees. Reset. Release the hands, now shift forward, down dog. Inhale, knees forward, exhale, bend the knees. Separately float the feet between the hands. Forward fold here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Let's drop the hips here. Inhale. Chair pose. Exhale, palms come to heart center. I'm just going to face you for this one. Sink low. Inhale here. Exhale, twist. Left elbow to right knee, to the outside of the right knee. Both palms press. Gaze down at the right big toe. Maybe hover that left foot or curl left heel to seat. Extend the left foot back. Ooh, balance. Reach the left toes all the way back. Nice job. Staying twisted here, revolve crescent. Beautiful option to bind here if that's in your practice. Inhale, we're gonna rise, keep the twist. Right fingertips are gonna graze the left thigh. And the left fingertips are gonna reach up and over. So graceful. Release, hands reach forward now. Beautiful work, stay with that breath. Bending into that right knee. Start to shift forward, warrior three. Or fingers to stand, whatever feels good for you here. If you are a warrior three, know that you can always bring the palms to heart center or reach the hands back. Exhale, fingers underneath the shoulders, standing split, nice job. Bend into that right knee. Inhale, coming up, one-legged Tadasana. So strong. We'll take our standing figure four here, flexing into that left foot. Now, as we bring our palms to prayer, we might lower the elbow to the knee and the elbow to the ankle. Feels good, maybe fingers underneath the shoulders here. Option to come into your flying pigeon here. Start to wiggle that right foot back, palms plant, hug the elbows in, try around the elbows, hooking those toes around the tricep, shifting forward, maybe curl right heel to seat, maybe reach that right heel back. Coming back to center, as if you hit the rewind button, nice job. And if you didn't go for it today, that's okay. Inhale, palms to heart center. Rise up, one-legged Tadasana. Option here, left fingers around the left big toe. Kick it forward. Maybe reach it out. Imagine what it feels like to stand in both legs. Nice job. Bring it back to center. Release that foot. Bend the knee. And this time we'll come into our dancer's pose. Knees together. Kick the foot into the hand. Woo. I know that right leg is yelling at you. But breathe through any areas of tension. You can smile here, you can smile for anything. Come back up to center. Whoa. Let it go. Shake it out, especially that right leg. Nice job. Inhale here, chair pose. Gotta do the other side. Exhale, palms come heart center. This time, right elbow on your exhale hooks to the outside of the left knee. Stay low in the legs. Gaze down at the left big toe. Curl right heel to seat. Maybe find extension in that right leg. Lower down if that feels okay. 2 lanes of traffic for the feet here. Revolve crescents. Option for bind here if that feels good. Inhale, we'll rise up. Release the left fingers down the back of the right leg. Down the back of the right leg. That's right. Reach up and over. Exhale. Reach the fingers forward now. Maybe reach the fingers back. Nice job. Palms can come to heart center as we hinge forward, coming into that warrior three. Option to reach the hands forward. Or fingers down if you're struggling with balance. Just here for a couple more breaths. So we'll all find our standing split here. Let it go. Go ahead and neck. Beautiful work. Bending through that left knee. Reach up one-legged Tadasana. Arms reach here. Lower down, palms to the heart center. Finding that figure four. Connecting, maybe connecting the elbow to the knee and elbow to the ankle. If you have that connection, reaching the fingers underneath the shoulders, hooking the right toes around the left tricep. Palms can come down here, hugging the elbows in, shifting forward. Maybe left heel to seat. Maybe left heel extends, left leg extends, flying pigeon. Come back as if you hit the rewind button. Palms to heart center. Reaching back up. Ooh, if you need to set the foot down, that's okay. Let's bring the knees together. Exhale, kick the foot into the hands. Dancer's pose. Slowly coming back up to center. Woo. Maybe grabbing a hold of the big toe here. Reaching the foot forward. Opening the hip. Woo. And if you fall, that's okay. That leg is tired. Have a little compassion for where you are. Woo. Maybe that's not for me today. Don't worry about it if you fall. Another option is to just flex the toes and open the hip. That's all we're doing here. Come back to center. Release, inhale, rise. Exhale, backward cactus arms. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the palms, bend the knees, step it back, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, reach right leg high or left leg high. Exhale, left knee to the left wrist for half pigeon. Nice. So gaze back at your toes, make sure they're pointing straight back, not in or out. Let's take a body roll down, hug the elbows in. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Come all the way down to the elbows if that feels good. Another option is to thread the needle, bringing that right arm through, resting right cheek and right shoulder on the mat. Come back to center. Both palms underneath the shoulders. Let's actually sink down onto our left hip. Spin that right foot over to the left side. So the sole of the foot presses down. Right fingertips behind the back. Inhale, reach, left arm high. Exhale, take your twist two. Pick up. Take your twist two. Both sit bones on the mat. Deep breath in. Full complete exhale. Nice job. Now, let's actually bring the hands over to the left side. Spin around, bring the hands to the right side, and then we'll land with the left foot on the outside of the right leg. Left fingertips plant, inhale, right arm reaches, and we'll hook the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Actually bring that left knee back over to down dog. Right leg rises. And exhale, right knee to right wrist for half pigeon. Walk the left foot back. Inhale here. And then exhale, option to come down to the elbows if that feels good. Left arm can thread through. Another option. No matter where you are, just honor yourself this moment. Have compassion. Yes, inhale, come back to center. Swing that left foot around. We'll come back down onto the mat. So first pop up the chest, and then exhale lower all the way down. Bring the knees to 90 degrees. Arms to a wide T. Deep breath in, press low back into mat. Exhale, lower the knees to the left here. Inhale, extend the legs long, keep them hovering. Keep the right shoulder on the mat. Exhale, bend the knees in. And then inhale, bring the knees back to center. Let's do that again. Exhale, lower to the right. Keep left shoulder on the mat. Inhale, extend, keep the legs hovering. Exhale, bend, hover. Inhale, back to center. Let's do it again. 2 more times. Exhale, lower left. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, lower right. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, center. Last one each side. Exhale, lower left. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, lower right. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, center. Nice job. Beautiful work here. Last little bit of effort here. Clasp the hands, release the index fingers. Arms reach overhead. Exhale, sweep the arms to the outside of the left leg. And second exhale, reaches the fingertips forward to lift the shoulder blades off the mat. Inhale, lower the arms overhead. Exhale, sweep to the right and lift forward. Nice. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Know that you can always bend the knees here if you need to. Or, for more, add the legs. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Two more. Last one. Let it all go. Go ahead and grab for the big toes. Peace fingers around the big toes or anywhere along the legs for happy baby as we rock from side to side. Go ahead and draw the soles of the feet together. Taking the L shapes of your hands, the thumbs to the inside of the thighs. On this moment, press the thighs towards the feet. Allow the shoulders to release down the back. You might notice a pelvic tuck, lengthening the low back. Now we'll release all effort, bring the right hand to the heart, left hand to the navel. Another opportunity to connect with the quality of our breath. Coming back to that intention that we set at the beginning of class. Notice the texture of the breath. Coming back to that. Inhaling for 4 and exhaling for 7. You can count to yourself here. Pausing between each inhale and exhale. Stay here for Shavasana or for traditional Shavasana. Bring the knees in, forehead to knees, deep inhale. And then exhale for your final resting pose. Legs are long, the feet slit open. And the arms are at your sides with the palms face up. Wiggle the jaw from side to side. Wiggle the body from side to side. Release all the muscles, especially the muscles in the face. It's like a domino effect. When we release any tension in the face, the rest of our body begins to release. You may notice a softness that happens from the crown of the head down through the toes. I invite you to stay here as long as you'd like, as long as you need. When you're ready to be guided out of your Shavasana, gently wiggle the fingers and toes, sending fresh blood and oxygen to your extremities. On your inhale, reach the arms overhead, fanning the fingers, fanning the toes, big morning stretch. And on your exhale, draw the knees in towards the heart, shift the knees over to the right side for fetal pose, resting the head on the bicep like a pillow. Shavasana marks the death or the end of our practice, while fetal pose marks the rebirth, the fresh start. When you're ready, gently press up to a comfortable seat at the top of your mat. Eyes are closed, palms at heart center in prayer. Exhale out all the stale air. Inhaling only what you need. Open mouth, exhale, let go of anything you don't. Draw your thumbs to your third eye center, the space between the eyebrows.
light and love within me honors the light and love within each and every one of you. Bowing forward, we say Namaste.